On this episode of Men Are So Smart, it's science. Taking a shower could be ruining your sex life. What?
But, red wine drinkers, you could be having the best sex.
It's next. You'd think dating would be easy considering that science has basically turned dating into, well, a science. For example, researchers have given us a list of the things you should never say on a first date. And science has a pretty strong opinion on the current value of online dating. Science has even come up with some pretty seductive theories on why you seem to always go for the same type. But what if we told you that dating is a lot simpler than all that, that in fact, the secret to successful dating starts with a shower?
Or, more specifically, no shower.
Dun, dun, dun!
That's right, we're suggesting that you consider not showering before your next date, and we've got good reasons why.
Okay, give me one.
You're already showering too often, potentially stripping your skin of natural oils that keep it soft and hydrated.
2, your shower routine could include soaps and other cleansers that have been scientifically proven to make you less sexy. As far back as 2013, the US FDA already knew that active ingredients in antibacterial soaps, namely triscoslan and triclocarbon, but also 17 others, were potentially dangerous. Since then, scientists have actually demonstrated that exposure to triclosan has been linked to a decrease in sex hormones, including testosterone and estrogen. And less of those hormones means a lower sex drive. Last year, the FDA officially banned all 19 of those ingredients from soaps sold over the counter, which went into effect last month.
Next, and the last reason, your natural scent is an important part of your sexual attraction. A paper published in the journal Frontiers in Psychology reviewed 73 studies on sexual attractiveness and found wide scientific agreement on the notion that attraction is a function of many factors, and especially body odor. That's right, body odor, your natural scent, which has been scientifically proven to provide subconscious clues as to who we are and who we belong with.
Our natural body odor is a representation of our immune system genes, and women use their noses to choose their correct biological mate to ensure maximum fertility and child health. By slathering ourselves with artificial fragrances, we may be fooling potential mates and also cheating ourselves, particularly because it's difficult to pin down exactly which artificial fragrance your potential mate may offer or prefer. Research conducted on behalf of Axe Body Parts, boy, that is the worst smelling crap, revealed that in women in different cities prefer different scents on men, some of which could be virtually impossible to find in a grooming product. For example, in New York, it's the scent of coffee. In Houston, it's the scent of barbecue.
Oh, I would love me some Houston then. Therefore, your own natural scent may be your most seductive cologne. In fact, Dr. Hertz recommends that if you think of a date has potential, ask him or her to skip the scents for a bit. If your nose and heart remain enamored, then you're onto something good. If you decide to skip the shower but feel self-conscious without any scent to hide behind, essential oils might be the thing that you need, particularly like in either dabbing a drop or two on each wrist or simply taking a whiff from the bottle. That should help to enhance your own feelings of attractiveness without disrupting anything, including your hormones.
And finally, let's point out that of the 30 dating deal breakers identified by men and the 25 dating deal breakers identified by women, not a single one involved not having showered immediately before the date. Can't even imagine that.
For me, unless my wife happened to love the smell of gasoline and car grease or something, we probably would have never gotten any further.
First of all, I got to shower every day. I got to wash my hair every day. I talked about that in an episode. I have a cologne that I wear that I've worn since the 80s.
High Karate?
No. It's Perry Ellis for men.
Oh, I have that.
They don't even make it anymore. And so when I want to get new cologne, we have to try to find it, like on eBay or Amazon or somewhere. So last time I bought 2 bottles. I can't imagine not smelling like that cologne. I can't imagine going on a date and not having showered.
Yeah, I can't do that either.
I would not want to go out with a woman who didn't shower before a date.
No.
And I certainly don't want to see hair under the arms. Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't even know how I brought that up.
That's a deal breaker.
So earlier you were mentioning something about red wine drinkers, Ronnie?
Yes. Everyone who drinks has a pick for what kind of alcohol they prefer and what they avoid. But for better sexual health, there may be only one type of bottle to pick up at the store. That's red wine. Yes, several studies found of all the alcoholic beverages you can have before sex, red wine is the one that can actually enhance and improve your sexual experience.
This can happen for a few reasons. One study found that red wine in moderation can boost your testosterone, a hormone that can increase your sexual desire. The key here is moderation.
Yes.
Though, as the researchers found that drinking too much wine could actually tank your testosterone levels. Your best bet is to stick to a glass or 2 with dinner.
I agree.
Okay.
Another study found that drinking a moderate amount of red wine actually increases blood flow to women's erogenous zones and could increase lubrication. Study found that polyphenols, which are found in red wine as well as berries and chocolate, can decrease instances of erectile dysfunction by 14%. If that wasn't enough, researchers also pointed out that red wine contains histamines, which can increase your sex drive.
The key to take away here is drinking in moderation. If you chug a lot of red wine, or as my wife does, use a straw, that doesn't mean that your sex is going to be that much better. In fact, you'll likely make the situation that much worse. But if you're looking for a drink that will work in your favor on a romantic date, there's a reason why so many people reach for red wine. Not a fan.
We have one that we recently found at a winery down near Lodi that is very good.
Is it a Cabernet? What is it? Pinot Noir?
You know what? I don't even know.
You don't even know?
Yeah, I don't even know.
He doesn't drink.
I do like this wine. We bought 6 bottles of it when we were at the winery
You must
recently.
like it then.
Yeah.
And I don't drink wine very often. But if I had to preference it, I'd probably pick a white wine and I guess maybe a Chardonnay. Now, that's not to say that I don't thoroughly enjoy a glass of white wine with like a fish dinner.
Yeah.
Holy moly, man. That can just, a good glass of wine, it sparks the taste buds and makes food just take that much more powerful.
There are pairings kind of bring out the flavor in foods.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm just because I'm having a steak doesn't mean I want a glass of red wine.
No.
I can tell you that right now.
No.
However, this article tells us we're going to have a better sex life.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
not with each other.
No.
No. We'll save that for,
That'll be a further down road episode.
We're only in the 120s in episodes.
Yeah.
Maybe around 175 we'll get desperate enough.
Spoiler alert.
I don't think so, though. I wouldn't count on it or mark your calendars. All right, that wraps up another episode of Men Are So Smart. I'm going to do this very briefly. Here we go. If you enjoyed the show, there's a thumbs up button. Please click that. We would really appreciate it. Also, in a moment, a button's going to drop on my shoulder. I hope it doesn't hurt. Drop. It's going to appear. All right.
Pop.
I don't think it'll drop. And you can click that to subscribe to our channel. We're trying to increase the number of subscribers that we have right now. The show is still in its infancy stages, if you will. Although for Ronnie and I, 125 episodes is a lot.
Bang.
Dang, we've been doing this since March. Did you know that?
Only seems like May.
Yeah. Also, all of our links to our social media appear below, along with links to our blogs and our emails, and also to our sponsors, Trico Welding Supplies and Capital Mobile Brake.
Love them guys.
Yeah, they do a great job. All right, that's going to do it for us. I'm Lougallagher.
I'm Corvette.ronnie.
And we will see you on the next Men Are So Smart. Bye-bye.